Mics, check. Music cued, check. Presenters ready. Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. This is TigerTails Radio.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to a delightful, delectable, and otherwise entertaining episode of TigerTails Radio. I am TK, as the name above me implies, and over there we have Xavier.
Hey up.
Wow, that was a good introduction. Ayo to you too, Mr. Northerner.
Hello, how is everybody?
Everyone is good, I hope. Oh, hello Southpaw, and Tajiri, and other people I can see in Discord. And stuff, yay! How is the technology? Is it working? Are we sounding okay? Is all the volumes at the right level that people can tell? Because I can hear diddly shit tonight. Oh, hello Charleston. And Hedgie, hello Hedgie. All the way from Fordingbridge.
Hey.
Everything, that sounds fine. There will be an irritating...
All the way back and beyond, yes.
Yep, there will be an irritating bzzz in the background. I'm sorry about that, I can't fix it at the moment. I don't know what's causing it. But apart from that, everything should be fine, hopefully, and then when it comes to Jackbox, we'll see about the volume levels there. But it's been a week since our last appearing. I've made some adjustments, and hopefully, things will work better. Hello, and welcome to YouTube people, says Mr. Xavier.
Yes.
Right, I wonder how you end a poll, because we put a little poll just when we were trying to start, and then things went horribly wrong. So what was the poll result in the end?
I think...
Oh, it's just gone. Oh, here we go. So, how late will the show be starting? Less than 5 minutes, won it with 60%. On time was 20%, and more than 5 minutes was 20%. So the 60% were correct. We did just about squeak in 5 minutes late. Not too bad. Not too bad. Hedgie says no green screen this time. No, since moving everything else from the house, boxes have now encroached into the area where the green screen would have been. So until I've been thinning down stuff that's been on that side of the room, and eventually I'll be able to thin down what's behind me a bit, and then it'll be fine. Yes. But at the moment there's a bit of chaos, because I have to do laundry all at the same time. And so the kitchen area is just now a swath with stuff. And then the video mixer was giving me that irritating buzzing noise, so I hauled out everything that was nice and neatly packed kind of in the corner over there, so I could put the video mixer over there to see if it made the blindest bit of difference, which it didn't. And now it's a case of now I'm going to have to shove everything back in there after the show. Fun! All while going through and organising things. I've got boxes to books to get rid of now. And it's a case of trying to find the best way of doing that. And maybe just putting a huge job lot on eBay and going, here's some books. Bid on them. Take them away. Buyer collects. They're heavy. Not posting them. Balls to that.
Buyer collects. Hey everybody, pick up my shite.
Yeah, pretty much. I looked up these stairs. You can knock it down. But yeah.
Dear me.
So, we are here. Just about. Slightly different window format this time than last time. Does it look any better? Because I'm cheating. I'm only using one thing now as opposed to the two. So, hopefully, it looks a little bit better, even if you do see the green bar a bit when we're talking.
I think the main thing is just to make sure it's working and not melting the computer. We can suffer little bits of green every now and again. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, I've got the preview on, and so far, nothing has died.
Yeah.
Which is good. I like it when nothing dies. So hopefully, of course, if everything starts going all crackly and horrible, do let me know, because I'll need to make some changes. But at the moment, everything appears to be going okay. And Tajiri says the window looks better than last week, and green's a positive colour, says Chelston. It's not a creative colour, according to Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, but yeah, it's a creative colour.
I caught up with the TV one on Channel 4.
Oh, well done.
Yeah. I like the quality. I wasn't entirely sure about the deeper meanings, but I like the quality. I will say that.
They definitely use the budget well, as far as I could tell.
Oh, yes, they do.
But that is something more for done and dusted. Right now, it is time for...
Mics, check. Music cued, check. Presenters ready. Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. This is TigerTails Radio.
Hopefully that was the review of the week jingle. It wasn't. It was intro jingle. Balls. Let's try that again.
This is TigerTails Radio. And now let's catch up with the cast. This is Review of the Week.
Hopefully that was the right jingle this time. I can't hear it this time. For some reason, the feedback isn't working. So I don't know what jingle I'm playing. I'm just looking at the bouncy bars, waiting for them to disappear, and that's when I know the jingle's over. Southpaw says, it's time for the wrong jingle.
Yeah. Well, welcome to standard.
Yeah. It's the first 20 minutes. We're allowed to break it. So how's your week been, Mr. Xavier?
My week has been good.
Nice.
Yeah, I
that's the conversation ended then. It's been nice. The end. He went home. You look.
I'm getting echo. I just need to figure out where that's coming from.
Well, I'm not getting any echo from you, at least. Have you got the YouTube feed open still, like the audio feed? Are you picking up that from that?
I have the YouTube feed open.
Is it on mute?
On mute.
Okay. So it's not that then.
Are you broadcasting through Discord?
I'm talking to you through Discord.
This is really annoying because I've got YouTube on mute. I'll refresh the page.
I mean, where are you getting the echo? Is it like a second behind or?
I can hear your fucking YouTube.
My YouTube's mute.
Are you sure? Oh god, this is... Where the fuck is this coming from?
Yeah, the only other machine that's could broadcast YouTube is currently mute, and that's going to kill the PC, but... Well, there we go. Yeah, no, I'm not broadcasting anything. In fact, anything that can be broadcast is currently muted.
I'm scared. So I just closed down Chrome and I just deafened myself on Discord.
Oh dear.
And I can still hear it. Guys, I'll be back in a second. TK.
Okay, I'll do my week then, shall I?
You do your week. I'll be back.
So, well, Xavier has phantom audio from somewhere. Oh, he's completely gone. Bye! I haven't made a thing to fix that yet, so you just have to just cover it up with your hand. It's not there. Just make it go away. But yeah, my week has been a fun one. During the course of the week, we had the final countdown before the final kind of hand the keys back and get the fuck out of my house from the old place. So, involving Echo's help, there was a bit of a mad dash for both myself and Hedgie to kind of hoof everything we owned that we hadn't taken where it needed to be yet into boxes and just get it out. Consequently, the box jungle has increased and grown somewhat since last week, when it was being nicely covered up by a green screen. This week, however, not quite so much the case. Next week, hopefully, the green screen will return. But it was a big push to get everything out, so much to Echo's dismay. So, the week rolled on. We managed to drag more and more bits over. Tuesday, I had a lovely meal with Shade because it was Valentine's Day, so that was very nice. So we lost a day there. Wednesday, visit the father, lost a day there pretty much. And then Thursday and Friday, it was the mad panic to get everything done and sorted. And then the Saturday was the kind of mopping up of the final few tiny pieces to then take away, and that was it. Hand in the key for the final time, close the front door, and realise I will never step foot inside that house again. For better or worse. And Xavier is potentially coming back. And potentially not. So we'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear him. No, I can't. Are you there? Are you back?
Yes.
Has the echo gone?
Sounds like it, so seems like everything's fine.
Good. So yeah, as I was saying, it was a big final push to get everything. So it was literally a case of we'll just make up boxes. If it's loose, we'll just throw it in a box and send it over. So there are now a good kind of half dozen boxes or so that are just open, filled with random crap, as opposed to semi-organised crap, and then are now just strewn around the place a bit. So my main priority is to kind of pare down some stuff, find out what we got, get rid of some stuff, get some new storage solutions in. Because what I'm hoping for is to have that back wall behind me lined with short bookcases, and then all the stuff in the bookcases. That is the plan, and then have a sofa in that corner, kind of pointing that way because the TV's over there where you can't see it. And that'd be nice. And shaking your head for, shush you. Obviously I can't have the sofa too far back because obviously people will bang their heads and stuff, so I can literally line the place with bookcases and then have the sofa in front of all that, so that you can still kind of lean over the bookcase to get to the stuff behind it and to the side of it, but still looking pretty. But we shall see what happens on that front. At least when the move comes next time, it should be easier to get smaller bookcases up and down the stairs. But yeah, so it was mostly the mad dash, and then the weekend happened. So I got to try and figure out sorting out everything, and then we had a meal on Sunday. Myself, Hedgie, and Echo and Lana went off to Kosushi and had some noms.
Ooh.
So it was very nice. Justin says your week sounds like the weirdest cover of Craig David's song 7 Days. Yeah. Oh, and Hedge says, yeah, mass scramble to move everything, plus his parents being mass cleaners. Yes. He basically enslaved his mother to clean the place, which made a nice change for my mother being the one who was normally enslaved to clean the place when we moved out. So, and she was like, oh, apparently she was all very up for it and said, you should have told me earlier because I'm retired. I could have done this much earlier. And it's like, yeah. Okay.
It's not how parents work. God damn it.
Hey, she offered. She was one who says, you should have said earlier we would have come down because we're retired. We've got all the time in the world.
We got fuck all to do. Let us clean your house.
Yeah,
No,
pretty much.
don't do that.
Yeah, but after
Terrible.
Hedge left before I arrived on Saturday, so I came home to an empty empty house. I say empty. There were piles in each room of stuff that was, I take it, supposed to have gone outside, but never quite made it.
Yeah,
So-
I'd imagine so.
So I got them outside, and then Echo came along and picked up the worst of it. And yeah, then toddled off home, back to this lovely apartment slash flat slash bunker slash.
I do have a question. Has the landlady or her assistant or any of the agents actually done a viewing?
I have no
or
idea.
Anything?
Hedge will know.
Because I know we bothered the hell out of the tenants when we were moving in. Because it was like, oh yeah, we need to have a look at this place. Oh, that's nice. Oh, we need to have a look at this place again. Oh, that's nice. Oh, we need to have a look at this place. Oh, that's nice.
Hedge says not yet.
Not yet. Well, not whilst we were there. So therefore,
Yeah.
she's got to be planning something because no one's seen that place now.
Well, hopefully they're going to plan a bit of a redecoration to fix all the problems that they caused,
Yeah.
like the hole in the bathroom floor, and the wallpaper peeling in the lounge and in the hallway.
And sorting out shit from the kitchen and sorting out shit for the bathroom and
Basically rebuilding the place.
and maybe sorting out the garden because I could never keep on top of that by getting the lawn sorted out. But I did try.
You did try. You did very well, I think. And maybe they can also fix the water leak that was in my bedroom slightly, and the bee's nest in my room. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't in your room; it was in the chimney.
In the chimney. Well, the bees were coming out into my room, and there's the bee graveyard behind the banner thing I pulled over the fireplace to stop the bees coming out. So, yeah, when they go to take that off, it's just going to be bees spilling out all over them. And it's like, yeah, there was a problem, which you didn't fix. So I fixed it with a load of fragile tape and cardboard.
Yep.
And that's going to have probably stained the tiles in fragile tape and cardboard. Because fragile tape leaves a mark.
Well, that can potentially be cleaned off, so, you know.
Yeah, with a buffer machine. And he's gone. Bye! And that was Xavier, folks. Join us again next week when Xavier may or may not return for another episode of Where in the World Did Bloody Xavier Go? Hello.
Hello.
You return?
Yes, just had to close the door.
I see. I don't have that trouble. It's nice. I live
You
on
have
my
no
own.
doors.
I've got
Yes,
doors.
you
I've
have no
plenty of
doors.
doors. I just live alone, so I no one to bother. I can go, hello, hello, and, you know, that's as loud as I can go without peeking on the microphone. And,
Yes.
and who's bothered? No one's bothered. Except maybe everyone outside.
Aside from the listeners, potentially, or your neighbours.
Charleston says your DIY issues at your old place make me feel a lot better about my place. Yeah.
Everywhere, every place has stuff that goes
Horribly wrong.
like that. The trouble is if it's a rented place, it's like if it's your damage, you have to fix it. But if it's damage from external sources, the person who owns the place has to fix it.
Yep.
And usually that means lowest common denominator, depending on your landlord that gets called in. So,
Cheapest budget option ever.
well, whoever they think is reliable. Yeah.
Yeah. Or cheap.
Hmm.
It's like Faulty Towers, when he keeps getting the Irish bloke in as opposed to the guy who does it properly.
Yes, that does happen.
Yeah, a lot. So, yeah, my week has mostly been moving and working poor Echo to the bone. And Hedgie's week has also mostly been moving and working poor Echo to the bone and then getting his family in to move the fridge. That was hilarious. Watching them try to get the fridge onto the back of the lorry. Because they bought a big van. And the big van, Echo's dad's van, is a yay high off the ground for certain things. Theirs was like, boom. Theirs was bigger than the camera off the ground. So consequently, there was effort and struggle and pain and shouting and swearing trying to get that fridge up onto the truck. But apparently they did it, and then they drove it onto the storage locker. And I haven't heard any stories about how destroyed it got on the way down. So, be fun. Hedgie, I'm no doubt will put that in the chat at some point.
Probably, if he's still listening.
He's probably still listening.
He is lurking. There he is. Well, at least that's now sorted, because it was for your move. It was a case of I am moving, and then the week carried on. It's a case of I am still moving, and the week continued into the second week, and it was like I am continuing to move.
Well, I timed it so I basically had 3 or 4 weeks of moving, so that we could do kind of one big blurb and then ferry the rest of the stuff over as and when. And for the most part, that worked. It was a lot less stressful than trying to get the entire place emptied in a single day or weekend.
Yeah.
And it was okay. Head says it was tied up with 2 straps against the back wall of the truck, so no issues there. Yeah, but how about getting it back out of the truck after? Because I was there for getting it in the truck. That did not go smoothly.
I will tell you, getting shit out of a higher to lower is a lot easier than getting shit onto a higher. Having manhandled much IKEA furniture.
Yes.
Yeah. So trust me, that's easier once you're there. It's like going downhill, much easier than going uphill.
Speaking of IKEA furniture, I need to buy some more soon, but they don't do my fabric wardrobes anymore. The Bream wardrobe,
rotate.
The Bream wardrobe has now been replaced by this other weird thing that kind of goes up. And it's like, no, I want something that's straight, round the top and nice down, not something that goes and gets fatter at the bottom. I want something that's even. So I can kind of stack them
evenly even.
Yeah, so I can put them next to each other and they look nice, as opposed to a Toblerone. Don't give me that look.
I will give you whatever look I like.
I noticed.
Dear me. So, aside from that, anything else for the week?
Nothing much too exciting. Like I say, Valentine's Day was lovely, going out with Shades. That was very nice. And a nice meal with Hedgie and Echo and Lana at Ko Sushi afterwards on the Sunday, where we can all go and relax. And then today, of course, was working from home, which is always nice. And then tomorrow's going to the office. There. But
hopefully you'll get the sun, because the days have been alternating between sun and not.
Yeah, sun and less sun.
Yeah. Cool. That sounds pretty good, though. Pretty good.
Overall, not a bad week. Not a bad week overall. Just now, lots and lots of sorting and tidying and clearing to do.
Yes. My week, mostly sorting out work. Thank God the move has pretty much been sorted. There's minor little bits and pieces that I'm having to still get in.
Nice.
Cable management was one of the things I was sorting out, because I needed just things to condense cables whilst still allowing me to move the desk up and down, because I've got the
the rising desk.
I've got the fancy desk, which is really useful, because when you come to cable management, it's like, I will make it higher so I can get under it without dying.
I will make it higher, so the cables get taut and therefore won't manage.
Oh no, I've planned for that, so that's fine. It's just a case of now I can get under the desk without going, well, I'm not getting back up quickly.
See, I don't get to raise the desk. I just get to raise or lower the chair. So I go.
So it's like a few bits and pieces in terms of cables. Maybe I should be fine. I've got a ring light and like a phone mount coming in, so I can mount this in places, so I can then start working with the desk behind me for a project that I'm wanting to work on. So that's in the future.
Oh, what's the project?
It depends, but it's designed to try and help me actually be hobbying rather than staring at stuff going, I'll do it later.
It's on the to-do list.
On the to-do list, which I am now going, I need a reason to do my do list. Okay.
The to-do list back home.
Here's the thing that you will do to do your do list. Hence TigerTails Gaming.
TigerTails Gaming. Originally was there for... Why did we start TigerTails Gaming?
I wanted to do a gaming channel because I had a backlog of games that I wasn't playing. So I thought, I'll do it and show the world.
We'll show people the games that we're not playing.
Yeah, well, no, showing the games that I haven't played and now am playing. And it is working slightly.
Yeah.
I have actually completed games, which is scary. They are on the channel. So yeah, in terms of the week, Valentine's Day did come around. I ended up getting flowers before Valentine's Day.
Okay.
It was a random purchase, and I thought, yeah, I'll get that beforehand. And Jules loved that. Put that in the thingy vase in the living room, and they're still going, which is quite good. But in terms of actual Valentine's Day thing, expenditures and everything meant it wasn't really much that we did. I did get like chocolates and a little keyring thing and a card for Jules, because it was. I typically do that, even though we kind of agreed don't get anything, and it was like went out the window, completely forgot.
Don't get anything.
I tend to
get
do
something
that
anyway.
Yeah, I do that anyway. It's terrible. Weather has been, like I said, crappy day and then sunny day, and I appreciate the sunny days because we've got a lovely living room which lets the sun permeate the house, the flat, very nicely. When it isn't, it's a case of, well, this is a bit chilly. Would appreciate it if it was more sun, especially in working from home. But the best bit is the boiler at work broke down. So there was no heating in the building. And as far as I understand, there is still no heating in the building.
Oh.
So we went into work prepared for winter. Thankfully, Thursday was sunny, so we were all right. But Friday it wasn't quite so warm, so it was like. But for some reason, they had the AC on.
Oh, cool.
So it's like coming towards 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, when it's getting cold anyway. The air blower's turned on, and people were looking at me and goes like, "Why are you sticking your scarf on?" I'm sat there going, "My hands are cold, and I'm starting to feel a chill in the top of my legs.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna keep."
I'm gonna not do what you want me to do. Ah, how's that?
Well, this week has been another overly stressful week, and I actually spent a little bit of time bitching to one of my colleagues because it's like, I would like people to do their job, and it's like, wouldn't we all? In this case of why can't we fix them?
Because castration isn't legal without consent.
Yeah, true.
Oh, that's not the kind of fix you meant. Sorry.
There was a lot of discussion in regards to proper motivation of people, proper training of people, and how things should feed in a way that means that you feel like you want to do your job, and also get rewarded for feeling like you want to do your job by doing your job. TK's doing eyebrow things. It's very weird. But yeah, that was work. The weekend, on the Saturday, we headed off to see my parents, and the first obstacle I encountered on that day was between Brockenhurst and Southampton and onwards a bit. Engineering works.
Yep.
So the only train was to Brockenhurst. I hadn't realised this when me and my parents had agreed to do that day to meet up. So we ended up going to Brockenhurst, meeting there. We bimbled around a little garden centre that was nearby, which was nice, and then went off to a pub called the Philly. Very nice pub, very nice food. Very filling, and oh my god, I just fell asleep by the time we got back home after a nice meal. It's just like, ooh. But my parents did the we've hit that age parental chat where it's a case of, well, we've been sorting out our legal affairs, and it's like, don't have this conversation.
Oh, it's an important conversation to have.
It is, but it's one of those conversations with a parent where you go, "Oh, look, mortality. I am not.
I'm going to address it.
Yeah.
You're going to have to face the fact that they're going to cack it."
Yeah. So they were talking about executors and all of that stuff, and it was like, okay, that's cool.
But you and your brother.
Yeah, me and my brother, and I was a little bit wary because where I work with a lot of that kind of stuff, it's a case of, yeah, I'm a little bit wary of all of this, I know the words. I know the problems that they cause. Do I ever? But my parents were like, "Oh yeah, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Just make sure you're both in agreement of things." And it's like, it should be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was that conversation bit which you're having a lovely day, and it's like mortality.
Killjoy wins.
It was a nice day. So that was Saturday. Sunday was a chill day.
Nice.
Also, was a bit more role-play prep because we're going to be doing a new campaign soon. So I'll be able to talk about that hopefully coming into the next few weeks.
Nice.
And then Monday rolled round. I'm on late, which is always a pain in the ass because it's a case of get up and work. Oh, wait, too early.
Oh no, you poor thing.
Well, it's a case of get up, and it's a case of I am just gonna have a shower, get dressed, stare at the computer for an hour whilst I don't
Why don't you
like
just
it when it
get out of bed later?
I could, but it's like Jules works, I work. Jules leaves the house before I start,
That's nice.
so I'm
Jules
getting
leaves
up
the
around
house
the
and
time.
you're still in bed. You go, bye-bye,
Kind of.
Jules. I'm in bed. Good night.
Dear me. So
It's
yeah,
dead easy.
Late is all good fun. But I've managed to start getting into a bit of a routine with the old exercise bike, so I'm getting on there. So far, half an hour every 3 days this week, because it's during my lunch break.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm getting used to riding a bike again, which I need to, because oh my god,
Saddle sore.
I was just bruised arse. I feel.
Yeah, that's just a typical Friday night in Soho. That's nothing to do with cycling.
It's just the sheer fact case of you're not really rubbing anything hard. It's more the fact that you're just sat on effectively a lump of plastic.
Again, a typical Friday night in Soho.
Get your mind out the gutter, TK.
I'd have to get it up to the gutter first.
True, there is that. But yeah, that's been the week.
Nice.
It's going to be late this week, and then we're going to be in March.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, because it's like literally 2 days of February next week. And then it'll only be, let's see, 1, 2, 3 weeks. 3 weeks until I then head off on holiday at the end of March.
Okay.
So we're currently slowly and gradually prepping and counting the days for the holiday, which will be the anniversary holiday. What's the word? After the wedding, honeymoon holiday that we'd planned but had to cancel because of COVID.
Ah. Nice.
We went to Scotland for a kind of a holiday because we couldn't do it at the time. We couldn't do the Italian holiday at the time. But we said, oh yeah, we'll do the Italian holiday. I booked it all. COVID happened. All got cancelled. So this is now finally at the point.
Right, should we get on to Jackbox before I get kicked out of the server?
Go on then.
Cool.
TK is idling.
Let's see if this works.
You're listening to TigerTails Radio, giving Cards Against Humanity a run for its money. It's time for Quiplash.
Right, so I didn't have time to get the music up to volume. I had to watch for the jingle. So I shall now, and hopefully people can still hear me, I shall go and get the volumes up to the right level. He says.
Oh, I can't hear the music yet.
That's because I haven't turned it up yet. But I can hear you, that's the important thing. Back in a momento.
So for context, TK
That's
has
cue for you
the
for talking,
entire
by the way,
audio
yeah.
desk. Yeah, TK has the entirety of the audio desk in a corner. Away from where he sits. So therefore, in order to do anything, he has to get up and fuck off. And now he doesn't come back. So oh no, there he is. There he is.
I'm going to need people in the YouTube sphere to tell me if that's too loud or too quiet. Sathmore says we have music. Right. That's always a good sign.
Seems alright in the grand scheme of things.
People are dancing. Charlton says sounds good to me. Okay, well if you can't hear Schmitty, or we're talking too loudly over Schmitty, let me know, and I will go and fix it. But in the meantime, let's unhide the room code.
I can get in.
Yes. So it's TKXP. So basically, you're going to be giving me experience. It's TKXP.
TK experience points.
Yes.
It's almost as if it's been designed.
Almost as if.
Right, so we got Hedgie, we got Charleston, we got Tajiri.
Anybody else want to come play our games? Oh, Southington does.
Hey.
Have you set the options correctly this week? Yes! Yes, I have. I fixed it after the show last week. I did a thing, and I checked it before logging in today to make sure. So yes, the options are correctly set.
Preparation?
I know,
That's
right?
unheard of.
I know. I thought I might as well. No one else is going to. Right, we've got a couple of holes to fill. So I'll tell you what I'll do, Mr. Xavier. If I let you fill for a moment, I'm going to go get me a drink while we just wait for this to happen. Because
I'm going to bugger off, so therefore, Phil.
Yes, well, I'm not going to be. We're not on camera at the moment anyway, so it doesn't matter.
No.
So I can mute myself and make a vanish, grab a quick drink, and then come back because I'm getting a little thirsty.
Dear, he says quick drink. Okay, so whilst TK is away, if you want to join in to us playing with Quiplash 3, point an internet-enabled device to jackbox.tv, enter the room code TKXP, Tango Kilo X-Ray Papa, give yourself a silly little name, and you can play along. We do the radio show 8:30 on Mondays, and we do Jackbox round about 9 o'clock for about 45 minutes, depending on how things go. This is pretty standard, where I'm left to fill because TK did not prepare anything. He can or should be able to still hear me, so he's probably cursing me in the background, which is also standard. Still got a couple of slots. I don't see anyone else though in the channels. If anyone wants to join in, feel free to jump on in. Or if you have people who wouldn't mind playing whilst they're sat in the same room, give them a prod. Get them all joined in. Here he is.
Yeah, it's trying to navigate the obstacle course while holding a beer. I say beer, it's a glass. It is a proper glass. It's a Badger Brewery glass, very nice, full of Thirsty Ferret. So Xavier, because obviously the camera is not on display.
Yes, I can verify what he just showed.
It is Badger beer, because I do like a nice badger.
Badger.
Right, well, it seems like everybody is in.
Yep.
Charleston, at any point during the game, if you want to jump into the channel, I will then set the camera correctly for that. I was going to make another scene actually, but sod it. Right then, let's find the X button. And there's a Charleston. Ooh, right.
Hello, this is Quiplash 3, now asbestos free. My name's Schmitty, and I provide something of a concierge service for a price. And remember, you still get to vote if you're in the audience. Type in that room code to join. Ready or not, it's round 1. You'll answer 2 prompts on your device in any way you want, and then each of your responses will square off against someone else's. The remaining players vote on their favorite. Easy, right? You'll rake in the points based on the percentage of people who dig your response. Got it? Great.
So the question is, do people hear that okay?
Just about.
I need to put the controller down because this is why I go typey.
Oh god. Prompts are gonna be interesting.
Especially as I can't spell today.
There we go. Nice and easy. Don't think I'm going to be getting any points on this one, though. So we're back to the usual competition of who can get in before TK, and it should be everybody, because TK takes a while.
Ha! TK's in. The Jury, Homehedge, and Charleston is still outstanding.
And we also have an audience member. Hello, audience.
Oh, hello, audience member. Where were you a few minutes ago?
Maybe they didn't want to play, but you can indeed join in by voting for the silly answers that we give.
Yes.
Could be Echo based on Discord.
What do you say, shall we?
Finally tunes in. I may be that audience member, says Echo. Yes, yes, you may.
Let's start with... The name Dr. Frankenstein wanted to give his monster, but decided against it.
So the name Dr. Frankenstein wanted to give to his monster, but decided against it.
It's
We have
choosing time.
Bigamy
Hey!
or Steve. Guess which one is Xavier's answer?
Not that one.
Come on, the answer's Steve. Of course it's yours. Oh no, Southington. Southington is stealing your Stevie Thunder.
Audience. Hey!
Om nom nom, Steve wins it.
Let's keep it going. The name of a cologne that would be a woman repellent.
Oh, the name of a cologne that would be a woman repellent is Manstank
All right.
or
Vote for the
the
one you
Odeur de
like
l'Urine.
best.
Both of them, really, isn't it?
Depends what the woman's into, really.
I thought Burberry, maybe?
Burberry's not a cologne, it's a fabric. Or brand.
Yeah, I feel the brand is effectively the same thing.
And Manstank wins it. Well done, jury. Points for you.
Moving right along. Look, kids, if you
Your turn.
can't agree on a name for that hamster,
So,
we're just going to call
look,
it
kids, if
blank.
you can't agree on a name for that hamster, we're just gonna call it
Here's the fun part. Pick your favorite quip.
Captain Storage Face. Oh, hello, Hedgie. Or Bambaro. Captain Storage Face or Bambaro. I feel that's a very old reference.
I'm feeling it's a reference to something I don't get. And
Hey.
Bambaro wins it. What's it a reference to then?
It is actually a
Now-
cartoon about hamster.
Nobody
Oh.
would greenlight a
Is it
kids
Nanamoo?
game
I think
show
it-
called
I think-
Where
no.
the World is Blank.
No, I don't think so. Nobody would greenlight a kids game show
Okay,
called
choose your favorite.
Where in the World is the Ethnic Kids.
Or Julian Assange?
We are not made for adults. We are not made for adults.
No, we're not made for kids.
That's the one.
You idiot.
Technically, it's both.
And the Ethnic Kids mom wins
Okay,
Oh,
what's
God.
next?
a visa.
A good
So
man is hard to
TK.
blank.
good man is hard to find or stab in the heart with a spoon of honey.
Decisions. Choose your favorite.
Why is it a spoon of honey?
Why wouldn't it be?
Why not jam? Why not chutney?
Different consistencies, I suppose.
Yeah.
And stab in the heart with a spoon of honey wins it.
Let's
75%
see
of
the
the
next
vote.
one. Name
Marmalade,
of an award
says
show
Charleston.
that celebrates the most mediocre movies of the year.
Your go.
Name it of award show that celebrates the most mediocre
Okay, everybody,
movies of the
pick your
year.
favorite quip.
Yawnfest or the Oscars?
Or the BAFTAs. And the Oscars gets a quiplash.
The Oscars win it.
How ironic. And that's round one done.
Round one is
Points,
but a
I'm in the
memory.
lead.
Let's see those scores.
Oh yeah, say
On
so.
the round that isn't relevant.
Just because you've got a quiplash doesn't mean you're in the lead. I mean, yes, you are in the lead, but it didn't mean it, you know?
I see round two in your future, where points will be doubled and stakes will be higher.
Echo reckons Marmalade should be sent to the darkest depths of hell where it belongs.
Meanwhile, we have questions.
I do. I should probably write something in the boxes, shouldn't I?
I'm not gonna do well now.
Come on, keyboard. I don't like the keyboard on this laptop. It doesn't always type characters.
Don't think that's gonna do well, but I'll give it a go. Oh god, how do you pluralize made-up words?
Usually with an apostrophe S if need be.
Okay. I realise I say how do I pluralize made-up words when most of language is just entirely made-up words, but never mind.
Almost out of time. Don't forget your
Why am I
safety
not
quips.
surprised, TK? 10. Oh,
Let's take a peek, shall we?
I'm in.
hey. Just.
Up to bat, we have... If a candidate did this, they would instantly win my vote.
So if a candidate did this, they would instantly win my vote. Ran as an
Okay,
impressionist
time
of
to
Jeff
choose.
Goldblum, or told the truth. Can't they do both?
No, I feel one would contradict the other.
True, it's Jeff Goldblum after all. The jury wins it with a quiplash, with told the truth.
And here we have
Okay.
a terrible theme for your
Okay,
daughter's
so-
debutante ball.
The surprising thing that does impress Shania Twain much.
And now, pick your favorite.
So we have Filthy Frank, or the tiny tattoo of her on your penis. Okay. I'm a
Xavier-
little bit confused.
Xavier doesn't quite know what to make of that. I mean, you know the song That Don't Impress Me Much.
Yeah.
Ah, and the tiny tattoo of her on your penis wins it with a quiplash. That'll be interesting for the end round. When it does all the high scores of the game.
Next one up, a terrible theme for your daughter's
I'm a little bit
debutante
confused
ball.
because this happens.
Time
Oh,
to pick
I got
the
the
one you like
surprising thing
best.
that does impress Shania Twain much again. But with different
Yes.
questions.
Yes. This is why I'm confused.
But it was correct the first time.
I answered this, but the answers didn't come up with my answer.
So she's thinking of the former singer UK, or how is she still relevant?
Oh, why did this game ask this question twice?
I don't know. Why didn't it accept my answer? I mean, I answered how is she still relevant, so it didn't actually make any difference to the final score there.
Next,
But
Oh,
what God was thinking when he invented testicles.
so what God was thinking when he invented testicles? We've been a fun bags, men can have
Now it's
nutcases.
time to vote for your
Or
favorite.
let's see what happens when Adam hits these.
yeah, there's only one answer there.
Yeah, don't forget, Eve wasn't invented at the time, so therefore, all are women. As the quiplash dictates.
Yeah, I am not entirely sure of the... I mean, it's supposed to help regulate temperature in order to promote,
Next on the docket,
but still,
if
why are
this
they the
player
most
had a
sensitive thing ever?
catchphrase, It would be.
So, if Homehedge had a catchphrase, it would be, "Good evening!"
Now
Or
it gets
should we get the
real.
sound fixed
Pick
this
your
time?
favorite.
Or would it be, "I've got ice creams and candies in my van"?
No, it's like, hello, today I am naked.
That's not much as a catchphrase, it's just a statement of fact for every day.
Yeah, which is why you could call it a catchphrase.
And Good Evening has won it with 75% of the vote.
Pidgey is
Next
being
we have-
surprisingly quiet in the chat,
Your
so
bathroom isn't dirty, but it has
Okay.
started growing.
probably means he's
blank.
on his phone. Your bathroom isn't dirty, but it has started growing.
All right, choose your favorite.
An impressive bear. Or naked Hedgesauruses.
And that would be your answer. You are having difficulty pluralising. Yes, it was. But an impressive bear, oh dear, wins it with that. This is going to be a lot of quiplashes. This is a very quiplash heavy round.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've had one of these.
Yeah.
We're 2/3 of the way there. Let's see where you stand.
The final answers of the game thing is going to be interesting.
We're telling a story.
Yeah.
I am not in first.
I am in first.
Get ready for
The jury's going, this is a crazy game.
Quiplash,
It is.
a no holds barred quipaganza.
We've
Each of you
had
will be sent a prompt
crazier.
that requires
We haven't had one with
3
duplicate questions
separate
before.
responses.
no. That's the
You
it
got
completely
this.
threw me off my game entirely. That did.
I guess it just shows you that the question pool is indeed random.
Yeah. Hello, TK. I see which answer you found then.
Oh. Sometimes you get a question that's been oh so fitting.
Oh. Damn it. brain has just failed.
I'm the first in.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet hot diggity. What does that mean? Everyone should be scared? Oh, I'm going to lose horribly.
All of the above?
More than likely. Southington, you've got over 30 seconds left. You've got plenty of time. I wouldn't worry too much yet.
Yeah, you're doing well.
You might be the last one in, but you've still got plenty of time.
There is no safety quips, though, however, so you are going to have to enter stuff.
And by the time you hear this, you've got about 15 seconds left.
So no pressure. It's not like everyone's watching you.
Probably about 10 seconds left now.
Okay.
Standing in
And
front of
it's
the class.
Yeah.
There we go.
There are 3 types of people in the world. Blank, blank, and blank.
So there are 3 types of people in the world. Men, women, and the X-Files. Or the good, the bad, and the Naked Tegosaurus fans.
All right, people, it's voting time.
Or you could say there are 10 people in this world. Well, 10 types of people in this world. Those who understand binary. And the good, the bad, and the Naked Tegosaurus fans wins it 75%. Well done, Justin.
3 keywords that would most certainly pull up this player on the
Right.
first page.
3 keywords
results.
that would most certainly pull up I am a bot on the first page results. Sunshine, no echoing, competent
Now it's time to
co-workers.
vote for your favorite.
Or sociopath, fire, and unbridled rage.
Could there be a quick flash on the horizon?
One of these things is not like the other.
And Sociopath Fire and Unbridled Rage wins it. Hedgie says,
3
surely the answer is meh,
signs
meh,
you've
meh.
checked into a really
I
bad
am not the gorilla
rental
from
house.
Thingy. Glum Boots.
It's 3 signs you've checked into a really bad rental house. The front door is solid metal. Fasten all the windows.
Decisions,
It's still got
decisions.
gaslighting.
Choose your favorite.
Or peeling paint, mouldy boards, naked Hedgie already installed.
Oh, that's really, really awkward because neither of those is good.
Poetry.
Yeah.
Peeling paint, mouldy walls, naked Hedgie ready installed.
Oh dear.
And the front door is solid metal, bars in all the windows, and it's still got gaslighting. Wins it with 60% of the vote. Well done, Southie.
Yeah, if
Take
you've
a
still
deep
got
breath and
gaslighting, you've got
behold
issues.
The final scores.
Echo is gaslighting, but that's another story. Right, what's that done to the finale? It's put Southpaw in the lead. The winner is Southington. See, even with my double quiplash in round 2, it wasn't enough to win. So,
Yeah, the trip lash really does trip you up sometimes.
the Oscars, top answer of the game. Told the truth. The Oscars told the truth, apparently. Tiny tattoo of on your penis. There's context there. Let's see what happens when Adam hits these.
Oh, God.
An impressive bear!
I mean, it's a story with pictures. It really is.
It tells a story, that's for certain. Oh dear.
Oh man. I'm so glad we record these on the internet for posterity for the rest of eternity.
Just for the little story of the Oscars told the truth. Tossin says, I think that's the first time the Quiplashes have told a story in itself.
The most fitting story, I'll say. We've normally managed to crowbar something due to the answers.
The top answers of the game normally do tell a little tale. It's normally quite fun. But this is the first time that the Quiplashes have done this.
Yeah.
Well done, everyone. That was a good game. I am
Oh.
going to go back to the main camera feed now. And then I'm going to disappear for a second. But,
He has a job. What does he do? He fucks off all the time.
well, I've got to go turn the volume down because I haven't got the USB link set up yet. So, but you may notice that there's a third person now showing on the camera.
Yes. I'm having to think which way I need to point because they reverse everything on Discord for the cameras. And then YouTube feels like it reverses everything. So I could be pointing anywhere.
And YouTube flips it back.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Charleston is around. If Charleston wants to take this opportunity to get on mic / whatever, if he is available. He must be somewhat available because he appeared, but he may have gone to get a drink or something. So we shall wait for him to arrive. I like the way that even with Charleston joining, our names still line up properly. Charleston says 1 moment. Yep, all right. We've got all the time in the world because I'll be setting up the next game. So that is fine. You take as long as you need. There we go. And that can be all ready. It's because Charleston has asked if he can join in today because he's got something to say.
You.
I know. Right, and hello.
Ah, there we are. Okay.
You're coming through quite quietly.
Am I?
Yeah, let me see if I can fix that. It says volume. Okay, use your mouth words.
Mouth words.
Perfect. I can hear loudish and clear.
Shall I turn the camera on as well?
Oh, if you can. That'd be even better.
Lost track of where it is. 1 moment. There we are.
Oh.
Hello.
Everyone shifted it. Hello! Can I reorganize these windows? No. Oh, never mind. I will turn off the captions then. Because those captions now lie. I am not Xavier, and Charleston is not TK Tiger. There we go. Oh, if I hover this up, though, it gives the names in the corner anyway. Hurrah! I'll let Discord do the hard work. So, hello, Charleston. Welcome to the show.
Hey there.
This is
Nice to finally actually talk in person.
Yeah, we get to hear your voice. As opposed to the other way around.
It is.
So, tell us a story. Tell us why you gave me a little message the other day and says, can I pop on the show, please?
Right, so, for the few people who actually follow what the hell I actually do on the interwebs, one of the things I do for fandom stuff is the Facts About the Furry Fandom series on YouTube. And I have finally got the next video done, so to try and boost viewership a little bit, I'm just trying to get a little bit of PR and basically just say I got this video coming in just over a week. Give it a watch.
Get some plugs in while you still can. So, for those who are not initiated, what are your videos on the furry fandom? What are the videos that you've done so far?
So they are a series of video infographics. So the first one was exactly as it says, facts about the furry fandom, just some general basic facts. Second one was more facts, so more information. Third one I did specifically on conventions. And the new one will be about fursuits and fursuiting.
And Xavier's going nodding. I remember fursuiting. You know, you can talk, Xavier. You don't have to mute yourself during this.
I know.
He says.
I'm allowing the opportunity for the new person to speak. Yeah.
Yes, well, very nice. Very kind of you, I suppose. Muting himself straight away again.
I've been here for about a year, just quietly.
The jury says, fursuiting? What's that? Just kidding. But no, for those who have stumbled across this weird YouTube channel and going, what the bloody hell is all this? What is fursuiting, for those who may not know? For the one person in the audience here who may not know.
Well, that'd be surprising because it's basically what this fandom is known for and most known for. So basically, similar to mascot costumes and of people created their personas, and they wear them and do stupid stuff in them.
Yeah, stupid stuff. That's depending on which websites you look at. Stupid stuff, yes.
I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah, I would too. The jury says, got to put the rat on the spot. Yeah, that's very true. So, what is pi to 10 decimal places?
3.14159656. I actually do know that.
Somebody wants to verify that. Nicely done. So, when is your video coming out?
It is coming out on the 1st of March, St. David's Day, at 5:30 p.m. UK time.
You do?
I can't do the time conversions in my head. Just figure it out for yourself.
Are you doing a premiere then?
Yeah, there's a premiere, and all going to plan. I should be around to join in. It's only a short video. It's about 4 minutes, so you know, It's not really going to be the best entertainment ever, but if you want to come along and see what the heck I do in my free time, by all means.
Because I saw the number of questions, because I took part in it, and you managed to condense all of that down to 4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But yeah, that's part of the reason why I wanted to promote this, because for the previous 3 videos, all the information I had was done through desk research. It was already done by other people who have got way more time than I have, and also know what they're doing. I just basically had to then make sure it's more or less reliable and condense it down. This is the first time that this is pretty much all done with field research, because basically nobody had the information I actually wanted to present. So I thought, okay, well, I guess I'm going to create a survey, get as many people to take part in it as I possibly can. I did that via doing a competition where I gave away my own cash to one prize winner.
Yes.
And yeah, so I got at least I hopefully think it's a reliable number of people who took part, and that's given me the data which you will be seeing in just over a week's time.
Nice. And so, who's put that's Xavier who's posted it in the Discord channel. Yes. He's plugging away your YouTube feed, and he's found the video, and he's put a link to it in the channel for us. That'll make life easy. So there you go. Don't forget, of course, you can stick it in the self-promotion chat as well when it comes to the thing. So feel free to go stick it there as well for those of us, for those on the YouTube who aren't in the Discord. Where exactly can it be found?
My YouTube channel, which is basically just me, Charleston Rat. Just Google me, you'll find me alongside some bizarre criminal apparently who's in Charleston City.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
cool.
Unfortunate. That's a recent thing that's happened. That person is not me and not affiliated with me. That's just mere coincidence.
That's kind of cool, though. It's kind of badass. You can say, yeah, Charleston Rat. Don't get the cops. I'm a different Charleston Rat. There we go.
The number of people who mistake me for being from Charleston City because of the name, it still happens a lot. Even though I've been in this band for nearly a decade, it still happens.
Yep. And so was your name based on the dance of Charleston then?
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
Because I'm big into Strictly.
See, I know these things. I mean, ignore the fact that we've been talking for a while now, and I'm supposed to know all these things, but shh, I don't know all these things, honest. On the thought, though, I've seen your fursuit, and Pearly King and Queen.
Mm-hmm. That was the situation. Again, based on Strictly, because that's how I discovered them.
Ah, okay. That I didn't know. I mean, I knew you liked the Pearly Kings and Queens. I didn't know where you found the origin from. And I thought, one of these days, I'm going to remember to ask him, why Pearly Kings and Queens? But there we go. And
I got a whole story about it on my FA page. If you want to dig through all the journals to find that.
Oh, there we go. Waiting for Xavier now to post a link to you for Affinity. And Echo saying, I'm just old. This is not unusually known. Not as old as Mr. Xavier there. Well, I was going to say just over there, because that's how he's looking on my screen. And in fact, yeah, it's going up in age, because we've got the youngest there, then me, the middlest, and then Mr. Xavier, the old granny. And Tajiri's saying, TK's not old. If he's old, then I'm old. Oh, now we've started them off.
The middlest. Dear me.
Well, what do you expect?
I'm 28. I've got 2 years before I can finally be rid of my 20s.
Don't worry. See, when 30 comes along, not only will the rest of the facial hair just go for no apparent reason whatsoever, but also the belly will go, I am unrestrained by the boundaries of youth. Poomph! And that's probably popped everybody's microphones. Sorry, headphone listeners. I hope the clip guard caught that. So, I mean, just ask Mr. Xavier there.
You're after a slap, really, aren't you, TK?
Reach me from here, you can't. I knew there'd be
Fine.
benefits to remote studioing.
Buy a ticket and I'll get down there and I'll do it when I visit.
Okay.
So there we go.
I shall await.
Well, you need to tidy first, so, you know.
Yeah, because you need somewhere to crash, don't you?
Floor space is an idea for many things.
Floor
such
space
as
is a
walking.
premium.
Walking without trip hazards.
Yeah, it'll come eventually. Don't hassle me. Anyway, back on the topic. We have your videos on YouTube. And so, which other infographics did you say you've previously done?
facts about fursuiting. Sorry,
That's the
facts
new one.
about the furry fandom. Yeah,
Yep.
for me. So facts about fursuiting. Facts about sorry, I'm getting muddled up here. Facts about the furry fandom.
Yep.
More facts about the furry fandom. Facts about meetups and conventions. Those are the 3 previous ones I've done. And the little advert saying I've got a survey with some cash.
Please take part in my survey. What inspired you to do these in the first place?
Basically, I'm a bit of a nerd. I'm not gonna lie.
Join the club.
And at the time, I'd not long finished my course in graphic design, and I thought, I've got these skills, but I haven't got the job. I gotta use this software somehow. I'm paying a fortune for it. And somehow the idea came along just to do an infographic about furriness, and originally it was actually going to be a standard 2D infographic image, basically. I tried doing that, and it just wasn't working, and that was when I decided to make it into a video instead, which I knew would be more work, but I thought for the end result, that's worth it. Yeah, and I figured that basically it'd be good for both people who are looking to get into the fandom and people who are already in the fandom and want to show people this is what I'm into in a short time. So that's basically why I did it in the start.
And then it's just carried on since then.
Well, yeah, because the first time it got a couple of views. It was nothing special. And then about 4 or 5 months later, I think it was, out of nowhere, it just suddenly caught onto the right viral stream, and I was having to turn off the notifications on my YouTube because it was actually getting kind of annoying just how frequently they were popping up. Just, about like 10 new comments every single minute. It was madness. And I thought, okay, well, now I know what series I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And even though it's not as popular as it was during that viral streak, I still do it because I just think, why not?
That's pretty much the foundation of TigerTails Radio. If it's still fun, keep doing it, I don't know why I keep bothering to move this chair, because it just keeps sliding back into its old position. But yeah, no, if it's fun, keep on doing it. Otherwise, why not?
Well, yeah, I mean, I like statistics and I like animation and design stuff, and I figure just do it because I like it.
And you never know. One day the right person might see it, and you might get a little email saying, "Hey, that was pretty good. I've got a little thing you might want to do. Would you like to take part? Here's money." Always the dream.
Yeah, quite a few of the comments I remember were along the lines of, "Why am I being recommended this? I don't want to be recommended this." Tough.
Yeah, I mean, the video on us pieing Xavier for 300 subscribers, wasn't it? You had to have to keep occasionally hiding the comments going, "Why is this turned up in my recommended feed? Who are these people, and why are they doing that with shaving foam?"
Okay.
I can't tell if Xavier is still muted or not.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, he's still here. Okay.
Yeah, it's an odd video that keeps getting the views.
Yeah, it performs well, despite everything. Yeah, so just before we go into the next round of Jackbox, is there anything else you would like to, any of your other socials you'd like to plug, anything else we might need to know?
Well, I'm not exactly the best on social media, but I'm on Twitter, if anyone wants to follow me there. Charleston_rat, I think it is. Discord, obviously.
Yep.
I think that's basically about it, or at least
Mastodon?
the ones I use frequently. Oh yeah, I mean I haven't been on it in ages, but
Yeah, I noticed, because I've been posting and no one's been liking my posts.
Hi.
It's not your fault. I'm just not interested on Mastodon.
But yeah, it exists if anyone wants to follow me on there for as little as I post on there.
For Jackbox, because I'm doing admin stuff at the same time as interviewing. It's hard work. Alright, so... Oh, go.
Does anyone want to do the what's it called? DALL-E 2 thing?
Oh, yeah, well, I actually picked up one of those. Let me see if I can just, without killing the laptop, see if I can actually make it work.
You get a intro into my weird and, I think, wonderful sense of humor.
Oh, I haven't set up a thing for it. I thought I had. Okay, next week. Next week we will do one of your DALL-E things.
Okay.
because I thought I'd set up a scene for it and I haven't. So technical things, I did not do them. So we now have another game of Jackbox. So, well, thank you for popping in, Mr. Charleston. It's been a pleasure seeing you. You must come down again sometime and say hi. And
Hopefully so.
we can talk about all the nice things you have in your bedroom. Was that your bedroom? Lounge?
My living room.
Living room. I know what I'm talking about. I see a sofa, it's a bed. Shush you, Xavier. I can see you mocking me in the background.
Yep.
Yes, so yes, come back and we can talk about all the nice things you have in your living area. Not sleeping area, you. Xavier, shush! Go away! Be gone! Evil old man.
We have a game.
We do.
There we go. Transition. We have a game.
I'm going to cut to it.
Yeah.
Ta-da, Mr.
Bye,
Justin
then.
Rad! Nice seeing you
Bye
all!
then.
Ah.
Bye bye.
And now I need to go and fix the noise for the game. So, Mr. Xavier, Phil.
Hello. Welcome to the chaos because TK still has not moved his setup so that he can reach the sound buttons. Hold on, I just need to type an answer to Hedgie. There we go. So if you want to join in, point an internet-enabled device to jackbox.tv, enter the room code TALV, 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 Tango Alpha Lima Victor.
It's like talc, but spelt wrong. But yes,
Watch everyone type in talc because
I said it's spelt wrong. Oh, hang on, it's Schmitty, isn't it? I can just press triangle.
The room code is TALV.
There we go. And Echo chooses the poop emoji. Yes, yes, he does.
oh dear. Excuse me. Oh, the evening is starting to wane.
And she says, "Who's a clock in their bedroom?" It's like, everyone? Normally it's called an alarm clock.
Or a phone. I mean, to be honest, putting a clock as in a wall clock with a tick
Put in this
might
room
not
code
be
to
everyone's
play.
thing, but certainly
TALV.
a digital one to say this is the time that you've woken up too early. Yeah.
Yes. Or in my case, it's, has the alarm gone off yet? No, then it's too early. Hello.
Echo has dropped in.
Hello, Echo.
Hello.
Oh, God, you're louder. Let me just turn that down. The volume's up for others. There we go. Try again.
So let me just mute the stream.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
It
Yeah,
is.
because I could hear myself. It was very strange. I thought, I might as well, being as I had my headset in hand and
Yeah.
I'm in and around.
Yeah, why not?
Charleston was quiet. Echo is loud. Yep.
Yep, Echo is generally loud. Normally.
I am. Well, as I say, for those who know why it's appropriate.
Yes. That's because there isn't a wind emoji. So. Did you? So many guest stars in this episode. Yeah, I didn't actually know Echo had access to this one, but.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I've joined via Discord before.
Yeah, but it's normally been in the other chats, in the TigerTails Radio talk chat.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, apparently I have access to this one as well.
apparently so. Oh well, never mind. It's all good.
Yeah. I mean, I am a part-time, occasional co-host.
Indeed. For once. It'd be nice if we could get you on camera. I'm starting the game, by the way.
Okay.
Forgot to give people warning. So you're going to stick around for this?
Absolutely.
Right, you can read some of the questions then.
You have arrived.
Yeah,
this
sure.
is Quiplash 3. And then there were laughs. I'm Schmitty, and you're you. So, that's settled.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, sorry. Hearing the game is denied.
This is round 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
Even I
yes,
don't get to hear it at the
points.
moment.
You score points based on the percentage of voters who like your answers. Clear enough? Sure hope so. Let's go.
And now it's time we answer questions.
Oh. What the fuck is that prompt?
Oh God, I'm on. Right.
I mean, we know that.
So it's Charleston, Dajiri, and Xavier. Xavier's in. Charleston's in. Dajiri is left. Oh, Dajiri's in. Prove me wrong, why not?
No turning back now.
I hope you've got a camera,
And
by the
we
way, okay, for
start
when we go
with-
back on camera.
The worst thing to write inside a get well
mean, like,
soon card.
I mean, yes, but I might very well be like 1990s
Okay,
quality,
pick
so
one.
That's fine, it'll do for tonight. The worst thing to write inside of a get well soon card is sorry I gave you COVID, or JK, hurry up and pop your clogs, Granny. Rude!
Harsh.
I mean, hilarious, but rude.
actually, I'm just trying to think if I have actually got a camera.
Hurry up and pop your clogs, Granny. Wins it. Well done, Charleston.
Let's see how they handle. First she asked for legs, then the Little Mermaid asked for
Go on,
blank.
Xavier.
Oh god. First, she asked for legs.
Now, pick
Then
your
the Little
favourite.
Mermaid asked for a soul, or the shell of Sebastian to use as a mug.
I like that answer. And so did everyone else, apart from one person who I missed. So
Next
Shell of
up.
Sebastian as a mug wins.
Werewolves have two weaknesses.
Echo, your turn.
Silver bullets and blank.
Duke. Werewolves have two weaknesses:
Time to pick the one
silver
you like
bullets
best.
and bad dragons, or the alluring attraction of leather and chains.
She's on decent whiskey to be fair. Tommy Robs clearly says doubtful.
Oh, and the alluring attraction of leather and chains is a quiplash. So that goes towards the top answer of the game pool, right?
All right, check this out.
Oh.
Blank much?
So we have
Jack,
blank
can we
much,
do this? Yes.
get out much,
Here's
or
the
gay
fun part.
much.
Pick your favorite quip.
Terrible prompt. It's a terrible prompt.
That is awful.
And gay wins it with a quiplash. This bodes well with the previous answer.
Yeah.
Without
Depends
further
on
ado,
when they put it.
the
the order,
attention-craving
I
celebrity
guess.
Who appears when you say
Your
their
turn.
name to a mirror 5 times.
The attention-craving celebrity who appears when you say their name to
Okay,
a mirror
everybody, pick your
5
favorite
times. Kanye West, Kanye West, Kanye West, Kanye, or David Williams.
In all fairness, David Williams just needs a ribbon and just the once, and that's it. He'd come to the opening of an
And
envelope.
next is name a snack food for mummies.
Right, Echo.
All right, vote
Name
for the one
a
you like
snack
best.
food for mummies. Chocolate-covered gummy mummies, or daddy and chip? The daddies and chips.
So some form of ketchup. Isn't it?
I
What?
think Daddy's ketchup, yeah.
Yeah.
And the people in the UK who are old enough to remember Daddy's and chips went for that answer.
And I
I
went
took a
for...
locket of round one's hair
Oh,
to
wait, yeah, that
remember it
explains
by.
why.
Let's look at the scores.
Ah, dear.
Right, so I've taken an early lead in the round where it doesn't matter. We shall see what happens next.
Welcome to round 2. I knew you could make it. But get ready. The points are doubled and the pressure is on.
Jerry agrees that Tommy Robs would have been good for the werewolf one.
Yeah, not entirely sure what the mummy reference was, Egyptian or mummies as in mothers. Sometimes these prompts are brilliant, sometimes they're really awkward. Now we all sit here and think desperately about decent
I'm in
answers.
first! Na 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 na. I'm not going to get a very high score in this round, I grant you, but I'm in first! And now it's just Charleston and Tajiri, but you've still got over 30 seconds, you're fine. Loads of time. Jimmy says, I am doing very poorly. Or poorly.
Eh,
Yeah, it's fine.
All
second
right, no
round
time like
sometimes
the
is
present.
a weird one.
And then the third round, you sometimes win it out of nowhere. Right? It's
Oh,
all
Kicking
God.
things off, a new store at the mall that caters to a highly specific clientele.
So there's a new store at the mall that caters to a highly specific clientele. Naked Hedgesauruses are us, or island decorators for the 0.1%.
I'm gonna say Naked Hedgesauruses are us is gonna be very specific, more than island decoration.
Yeah, it's less than 0.1%.
It's only going to have one product though, and it's a 50-50 split.
Ah,
All right, check this out.
Hedgie says, surely
An
Rolex.
unexpected perk of being a magician's assistant.
Oh, there
it
you go.
used to be. Okay, an unexpected perk of being a
Now it
magician's
gets real.
assistant.
Pick your favorite.
Lots of rabbits to pet, or a lot of rabbits. So basically, rabbit, 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 rabbit,
Rabbit.
rabbit.
Rabbit chat, rabbit dog, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Basically, Chas and Dave. And lots of rabbits to pet. Oh dear. Justin says, stop rabbiting on.
Next,
I'd have been more concerned about the many
something you
old
wish
person
real
references
life had in
we're
common
making, but to
with
be fair,
sitcoms.
we are old.
Not that echo.
You are, you're right. Something you wish
Okay,
real
choose
life
your
had in
favorite.
common with sitcoms. Laugh track or incidental music skip time.
Or both of them are good.
Yeah. I mean, if you live with Hedgie.
As I always thought, if your sitcom needed a laugh track, it isn't that good.
Yeah.
Have you ever
And
watched Big Bang
now-
Theory without the laughter track?
What God was thinking
Oh,
when he designed
crikey.
the
Or
book.
Friends.
Or
without
Friends.
it.
So, what was God
All
thinking
right,
when he
choose
designed the
your
butt?
favorite.
Dunno, but I'd like some of what he was on. Or let's give them another hole to put that penis. What was God thinking when he designed the butt? I need someone to attach their legs. And I don't know, but I'd like some of what he's on. Wins it. 75% of the vote.
Let's see the
Yeah,
next one.
we need the glute muscle
The
to
name
allow
of a
walking.
newspaper that only reports on
I'm going to
sexy
glue it in place with the
crimes.
glutes. Go on, Xavier.
The name of a newspaper that only
All right,
reports
people,
on
it's
sexy
voting time.
crimes. The Sun, always page 3. Or Pink News, 3. It's page 3.
Yeah, it's the only page you didn't have to pay for.
Somebody else has. Ah,
Nobody with their dignity.
Yep. Do they have any to begin with?
the paper or people who buy it.
And
People who buy it.
Pink News, which is an
And here
actual
we have-
newspaper site.
A solid pickup line for a hockey player.
However, does not tell news on pink things, unfortunately.
No,
So,
Now,
unfortunately
pick
not.
Mr.
your
Echo.
favorite.
Your turn.
Okay, a solid pickup line for a hockey player. Want to whack something else with your stick, or allow me to puck you up?
You can tell that we don't know much about hockey, because there are many things that you could probably use as a pickup line.
Maybe.
Thank you for the pity vote, Xavier.
Hard to put that round 2 into words, but let's see how it translates
It's the
to
same with every
scoreboard.
sport. That's the thing.
What, full of pity?
Oh,
Oh, wow, so for
Crap.
Xavier. Tie's broken by a number of times you've seen a UFO.
Right up to
this.
Whiplash.
Oh wow.
A
Okay,
final round
Jackbox.
sucked
All
to
right,
the
we see
gills
you.
with points. On your
Fucking
device,
hell.
You'll see a prompt that requires
Current
3
news being,
separate
and we've shot down
responses.
another
Got
fucking
all that?
UFO.
Good.
A Chinese UFO, no less.
Yeah.
The worst thing
Oh
is
gosh.
XCOM Reddit is just having a field day because it's like we've detected another one, and it's like, oh my god, it's happening. This is a prompt that could give more away than I would like.
That is a horrible prompt.
See, my prompt, I can't answer truthfully. I know you're not really supposed to answer truthfully in these kind of games, but
Yes.
I'll explain
It's-
more when it gets to the point.
It's awkward because I feel even if you lie, it reveals more. But we just have Charleston and Dejiri. 30 seconds.
Oh no, 25,
Yeah.
24. Mind you, by the time they hear that, it'll be 20, 30, like 18, 17, 16, 15,
105,
14,
110,
13,
2017.
Tick tock.
8,
Time's almost
7,
up.
6.
I'm ready if you
Drake scared
are.
them into acting. About 5 seconds before they would have heard it.
Let's be honest. The only things you really need to become a lawyer are blank, blank, and blank.
So, let's be honest, the only things you really need to become a lawyer are a tiny penis, a huge sense of entitlement, or no morals or
everybody,
ethics,
pick your favorite
or
quip.
a new suit, a naff haircut, and flexible morality. 'Cause
Molarity?
Yes, because morality is too hard to say.
You can tell it's late.
What you mean? You have to be acidic.
Yes, that. You have to be a little acidic, or at least flexibly so. But it did win,
Yeah.
so that was the important
3
thing.
signs you're falling
There
in
we are.
love.
No.
Your turn.
3 signs you're falling in love. Butterflies in your tummy, always thinking of them,
Time
there's
to
an
pick
arrow
the
in your
one
back.
you like best.
Or heartbeats faster, staring and drooling, can't get you out of my head. I feel like I've now just copyright struck the channel.
Na, 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 na. I've definitely done it. And can't get you out of my head, along with drooling and heart beating.
3
Winter.
pieces of advice you'd give your younger
Echo.
self.
3 pieces of advice you'd give your younger self.
Now it gets real.
Buy shares in
Pick your
Google.
favorite.
Don't date that one. Say yes to those things. Or don't get a credit card. Actually, do get one. Now you're in debt.
Don't feel that's advice. I feel that's torturing yourself. Through time.
I feel like the second one is definitely hedgy.
Great job.
No, it's just
Now
TK
let's
being
see
mean
what that
to
did the
Hedgie. There we
final
go.
Yeah,
So if
scores.
TK
I
didn't
mean-
mean to TK.
Wow, yeah, that's true. This is why I have 2.
And Xavier wins.
I finally won one! Hurrah!
It had to happen eventually.
The odds were in your favour. Statistics were approving. So the top answers of the game. The alluring attraction of leather and chains. Indeed. Gay!
Yep. But it's never a dildo, so it's alright.
Yeah.
That hasn't been an answer for
Lots
a
of
while.
rabbits to pet.
Oh, fuck.
The alluring attraction of leather and chains.
Goodness.
Are they rampant rabbits? No, because they're never a dildo.
I feel we've targeted the majority of our potential audience with that.
Oh dear. I shall wait for people to recompose themselves before heading back onto the main camera. Julie says, I feel like I stole one answer from Echo about rabbits. It was worth it. Yeah,
To be fair.
Thank you, this will never happen again.
There's a lot of rabbits were going to come out of that particular question.
Yes, it was a Chaz and Dave answer waiting to happen.
Yep.
But if you don't know the reference to Chaz and Dave, don't bother looking.
Congratulations.
Up. It just proves that you're old.
You're not even. Well, if you don't know the reference, congratulations. You're not either old or British. So,
And what if you're both and still don't get it?
Then you're very young,
Yeah,
because
you're
that
not
would
old
mean
enough.
that you've not even watched anything when they did the repeats of Top of the Pops.
right. Excuse me. I'm going to go turn the noise off.
Oh, god damn it, TK. So now we just mock TK. We just mock TK because
Only mock him?
yes, because he's moved away and we can mock him even more.
I can still hear you though. Don't forget. And eventually, when I get this thing sorted up, so I can actually run the show without the laptop catching fire, then I will have the USB thing set up so I can do all that noisy thing remotely, which is the end goal. And Justin says, "Can't we keep it as quirky background music?" Not without it getting really old really quickly. Right then, I need to come out of this so we can actually say we've quit the game. Yes, well done, everybody. We've all been disconnected from the Jackbox servers.
Yay.
Echo has no webcam. He is just a skunk.
Yep, I am.
He is a skunk.
I'm working on it. Nope, that's out. In.
Noisemaker. Make a picture.
Mm-hmm.
Then we can say the gang's all here, apart from Hedgie, because Hedgie is in the middle of nowhere.
Yes, he is.
But Maisie has internet. Maisie's got electricity, to be fair.
Well, yeah.
I mean, he's in the land where the running water doesn't so much run as sit in a well. As Xavier does a thing.
Yes.
But yeah, oh god, it's nearly 10 o'clock already.
Yeah, we're very much
now 10
we're
o'clock.
on the finishing
Well, we
time.
started 5 minutes late, so we've got 5 minutes to wait for Echo to get webcam up and running.
Let's hope this high speed internet of mine is high speed.
Actually, we now both have Tube,
We do.
which is very nice. It is very nice internet.
It is. I'm just installing the Ava Media capture card. So
What?
I don't have a webcam.
I see. So you're using a camera plugged into a video capture device as a webcam.
Yep.
What we did last season. In fact, that's what we've done
Yep.
for most seasons. This is the first season we're actually using real webcams. Which is probably why the syncing's awful.
Yes.
Could be.
No, they're not too bad. It is a 1080, but it doesn't have like autofocus or anything like that, unfortunately. So.
Did you get the camera I linked to you then?
I believe I did. Yes.
Oh, it's got manual focus. You can physically. You can actually physically twist a thing and it focuses. It's quite awesome.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah.
As my hand just takes up the screen. Hold on.
Goes more.
That's.
This isn't 3D. We can't just kind of point it at the screen and go, "It's you." 3D. At least if you would, if you're wearing 3D glasses. And this was a 3D camera. I'm being broadcast in 3D. Hedgie says, I went to visit the flat I'm buying today, and my parents made the mistake of talking to the old lady who owns the freehold. She was a sour-faced old bat of the highest order. I noped out straight away.
He is gonna love living next to her then.
Yeah, because apparently she lives right nearby, doesn't she?
Wait, she's in one of the one first floor, I think. The other end of the building.
Yeah. Never mind, she might die soon.
I thought Hedgie got on with the.
Oh, ground floor next. Oh, he's living next
Oh,
door to
right,
her.
next door. Well, to be fair though, I guess.
Neighbour.
Yeah.
But that just means that Hedgie can be a sour-faced old man as well.
And they'll get on like a house on fire.
Yep.
Or either that, or he'll just set fire to her house.
One of the two.
Yeah.
I mean, that probably would be ill-advised on the basis that.
Yeah, if they're all connected.
Yeah, in that it would burn his place down too.
That's what insurance is there for.
Dear me.
No, the guy above me is awesome, though. Until the music starts at 3 a.m.
He just
Yeah.
now needs to get out from his parents' house.
Yeah, Hedge, when are you going to move out your parents' house?
Yeah, I mean, you're in your 40s now, Hedgie.
It's like, come on, you're 53 years old. You should really have moved out by now.
60.
Full cycle. Full cycle.
Just turned 67, right?
Oh dear.
This is turned into...
I mean, heck, if he turned 67 and his dad lifted the mega fridge the other day, I mean,
He says, well, I
hell.
bought the place, you drooling heathens.
well, sorry, Hedgie, I'm already several steps ahead of you, and a decade younger. So,
Yeah, have you actually finished... You've not finished paying off your place yet, have you? Your current one?
almost got 10k left.
Yeah, so...
That'll be.
I mean, technically, no, because you've already bought a house previously, haven't you? Or a flat previously.
Yes.
So I was going to say, technically, I'm ahead of
pretty-
you in the home ownership front. But no, I'm not, because you've been there previously already. This is round 2 for you.
This is round 3, actually.
Oh, round 3, sorry, my bad.
Yeah. Because
So-
you know, who by 35 doesn't need to have bought 3 places?
One for every decade, right? That's how it works.
Pretty much. That's how it works, right? You just like been here a decade, done now, and move on. I mean, Heck, if I'd managed to buy one in my first decade of life, that would have been incredibly impressive.
It would have been nice. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm 10 and I own a house. Wait, how does that work?
Yeah.
Hedgie says,
Legally, not easily.
Hedgie
Yeah.
says, at least mine will actually be a fun place to go to.
Oh God.
Yeah, that voice,
Oh,
he's
wow.
ragging on your houses.
Damn.
Snap.
Going to install a bouncy castle. That's why it's going to be fun.
I don't need to
But then-
install one.
no,
I
no.
am one.
No, the reason that it'll be a fun place is just because his will just be full of booze.
Yes.
There is that, yeah.
you know-
I think we need to wrap on up though, as we are past 10 o'clock.
My place is fun.
Indeed.
It's called Concussion Land.
Yeah,
It's
isn't
the-
it? Isn't it
It's
just?
the greatest theme park. The theme of A&E.
Yeah. We never know. By next time I'm on the show, whenever that happens to be, maybe next week, possibly.
Actually saying that.
Oh.
Do I have enough cable? I've managed to trap my
Probably
cable.
not.
Come here, cable. I need you. Because
Oh, he's doing a thing.
I found, while going through the stuff, protection.
Yep. Yeah, but you gave one of the protection away to me.
Yeah, well, you're going to be visiting a lot.
Wow. Yes, that is very true. That
So
is
now you
very
just
true.
need a sign on the door saying, always remember to wear your safety helmet.
Yeah, hard hats required.
Yeah, you just need to hang those on the coat hooks.
I don't have coat hooks. They haven't
Oh,
given me
okay.
coat hooks. I need to work out a solution for storing coats. 'Cause
Yeah.
I tried using command hooks at the previous place and they just fell off. They weren't
Yeah.
strong enough. So
There are door hooks that you can.
yeah, but these are very tight-fitting doors because they've got the nice sealant thing around the edge. So because
Yeah.
they're fire doors as well in places, or not fire doors.
You're going to need to
Well-
get a coat rack.
Yeah, I've got a shoe rack, which I've installed.
That's lovely, but that's not a coat rack.
Well done, Captain Observant. Right, the shoe puff. But that's a different thing altogether.
And now we need to finish the show.
Yes, let's.
Yeah. Yeah.
For the season. So,
Oh,
this is the end of episode 26. Next week we'll have episode 27, which may or may not work. We shall see. It may not be as professional as this one hasn't been either, but yeah, be exciting at least. We'll see what's been going on. There's lots of objects on the thing today, I've just realised. Oh well. I'll come back to it. But, oops, Echo's gone. Or is he...
I haven't. I'm still here. I'm just.
Is he camera-rising?
I'm trying to.
Southpaw
I
has said, here, have a 91-degree angle. Channel.
No, stop that.
Charlton objects to object. Jerry says, I want to see an echo. How do you see sound waves reflecting off a surface?
Yeah. I mean, seeing an echo is definitely going to be easier said than done, because apparently this camera just doesn't feel like playing game today.
Worry about it for next week.
So if
Yeah,
you've got
I will.
OBS, you can use OBS as a virtual webcam. If you can get it showing on OBS.
Yeah, that's another half an hour
Of technical tweaking.
of
Yeah.
technical tweaking. Yeah, so
Yeah.
we will wrap up the show. So thank you very much for
Yes.
everyone joining in for episode 26, season 14. We will be back on Monday at 8:30 for episode 27 for TigerTails Radio. If you're interested in gaming, we do have TigerTails Gaming. I'm currently going through Elden Ring, and that's 8 o'clock roundabout on Wednesday evenings, and then on Friday there may be more gaming. It depends on whether or not myself and TK are knackered, or if it's just myself where I'm too knackered. We'll try and do something. We're trying to organise something for Friday still, so the chaos of that will hopefully continue. Anything outside of that, keep an eye on our channels. We are on tigertailsradio.co.uk, tigertails.co.uk, and tigertailsgaming.co.uk. We are on Facebook. We are also on Twitter, and we do have a Discord, as you can see from the links.
Yes, and of course there is always the possibility of us doing extra bonus things. Not in the very near future, granted, but in the future still to come. But that's all to be discussed later. Projects. You never know, we might actually complete one. No, not likely at all. But until then, it is a good night from the Xavier.
Night all.
It is a good night from the Echo.
Good night, everybody.
And it is a good night for myself, TK. Thank you very much for watching and listening to this episode of TigerTails Radio. Join us again next week, where there'll be more fun, more shenanigans, more frolics, more stuff, more jackbox, and maybe even more cameras. Who's to know? But until then, it's night-night, everybody. Night-night.
Night.